Hey, Sand Caribou, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another stream. I think everything is set up fine. I think it's good. Let me just double check my audio. That's the wrong thing, the other one. Open the other one. Yeah, okay. Audio should be fine, everything should be fine. Right. So, hopefully for anyone who is going to be in this live stream today, especially the regular live stream crew, I hope you saw the last episode, episode 13 of Randomcraft, because we're going to be working on what was in that video, and setting up some of the categories and some filters and all that sort of stuff. Some of it might be a little bit tedious, so I'll decide which ones I am going to do on camera and which I'm not. I do want to add a trash can and actually show the anvil replacer that wasn't working in the video. Not that it wasn't working or anything, I just didn't put an item into the hoppers at the bottom. I'll show you guys in a minute. Rather show, don't tell, Derpol. Come on. You've been professional. Come on. Show. Okay. Let me just close that, minimize that, open this, and switch over to that. Right. Let's get going. Tez, what's up? How you doing? Right, so, like I said, I hope you guys have seen the last episode, because otherwise there might be some spoilage here. Don't mind how messy. Is that just raining, or is it nighttime? It's just raining. Okay. Fine. I'm hoping that everyone has seen episode 13 that's coming to this live stream today, so that none of this is too spoily for you, right? I also didn't show this off in the video, because, I mean, it is as basic of a little furnace setup as possible. But it's just a nice little part of the crafting section. I might, if I can come up with something better to put here, I might just move that over into this section here. But I got the anvil replacer working now. It just needed an item in the hopper to replace the anvil. Let me go ahead and replace that anvil that just got replaced and show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright. And then, yeah, we need to put in filters here. We need to put in filters and blockers and unstackables and all kinds of stuff everywhere. We're going to do some of that. Let's put the anvil back. That's where I refill the anvils. And then if we come down to here, the only thing that was missing was just an item cycling through here to update it. There's a little bit of redstone dust there that is flashing, right? That is updating this piston so that when there's nothing on top of it, it pushes upward, and that activates the whole system. And yeah, then there's a little thing here that waits for it to fully reset before the sand goes back up and connects that circuit back up again. It makes sense, okay? Right, I still need to remind me to come and get these chests when we actually get around to. I don't know if we're going to get around to everything in this stream anyway. Can I somehow download that Cyberpunk style stuff resource pack? I've said this a few times in the past, and I promise that I am trying my best to get around to it. I will release that pack as soon as I have time to actually set it up. I need to make some graphics for it and you know, make the pack look nice before I release it. I don't want to just set it up as a download without having any kind of like nice pictures to go with it and all of that. So I've been very busy trying to get this done so that Randomcraft in the future is not going to be such a pain to build on. Now that once I have this fully set up and I have my storage nice and organized, I will get around to a few of these things that I have been neglecting for a while, including that pack, and I will put it up. So as soon as it's up, are you in the Discord, Cookie? Chill Cookie. Are you in the Discord? I can't always remember who's in and who's not. Otherwise, I will also obviously put a post on like my Twitter, I guess, and one on the community tab. And you can always also just go over to my Ko-fi page and follow that, so you can get updates, because it will go up there, and then you will be able to do the thing and get the thing from there. One thing I want to quickly do is set up the trash can, because that's at least something we can quickly do for a little bit of early stream progress. Yeah. Oh no, wait, I didn't bring a hopper with me. I need a whopper. All right. So yeah, there's a bunch of places that you'll be able to see it. So keep your eyes out for one of those places, and I will try and get to it as soon as possible. I've made a few promises in the past to get to it, and I haven't, and I apologize for that. But it's one of those. I didn't bring a freaking dropper with me either. That was the other thing that I needed. I need to get back up. Can I get back up here? Thank you. Get back up here. Yeah, I might need to figure out a slightly better way of getting in and out of here. I mean, the elevator is nice and all, but yeah, we could do better. Could do a little bit better. I need a dropper. Dropper? We can make a very basic little trash can auto dropper sort of situation right here now. Let me get this out of the way. That's one feature that I forgot to install into this thing early on. So let's just put a temporary block there, and then we're going to move these things out of my way. Dropper there. Also, if you guys see any composters without carpet on it, let me know, because I know there's one or two around that I need to remember to get to. Okay, then that's gonna go there. And this is gonna go there. Your Discord server is so. Oh, you just joined. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way my Discord server looks. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna need. Let's see. Like these. I'm gonna need dust here, I guess. At least one dust there. It's gonna be where the thing goes. How am I doing this? Oh, no. The floor to this. Well, you go away now. The floor to that is going to be. Okay, let's put that in there. The floor is actually going to be an observer. Yeah, that's it. The observer, and then an observer there, and then we're going to have a sneaky piston. There we go. Okay, so that's the circuit to this thing done. Now, can I get out of here? Is the question. Oh, the skills. Very nice. Okay. Yes, you have now gone out into nothingness. So let's put the lava bucket like so. Close that up so we don't have any mistakes. And that's that. That's the trash can. Very nice. I did not create Susan. Susan is just a Meeseeks custom bot. I bought a subscription to Meeseeks, and then you can rename it and put your own whatnots on it. But yeah, Susan is a Meeseeks bot. Does everything Meeseeks does. It's literally just a reskin Meeseeks. Hey, pretty epic cat. What's up? Right. So that is the trash can done. The anvil replacer is now working. I would like to do something fancier with the brewing thing, but then again, I think what's gonna a little bit of a well, it's nighttime. I don't want a creeper blowing up my brand new built warehouse thing. I don't want that. Don't want that at all. I would like something a little bit fancier than just a brewing stand like that, but I think that one's just gonna be like that because what's gonna end up coming over... There's nothing here, right? There's a creeper over there. Okay. In the video, I said that there was gonna be a building that's wrapping around here. That's gonna be a saloon. That's gonna be like a bar / poker hole sort of thing. For, you know, the nefarious area over here with the black market. This whole area here is going to be fairly dodgy, and the saloon is going to fit in nicely to this theme over here. So I think one of the things that I'm going to put in there, well, one of the things that I am going to put in there for exclusive live stream heads up to you guys is a stat poker machine, one that Rexstone actually helped me design. That's a lot nicer than the old design. Much more compact and way more infinitely expandable and far less breaky. So that's going to be in there, and I'll probably then also put in another one of those Rexstone multi-brewers where you can just select whatever potion it is you want and it'll just brew it for you, which I think would be quite nice, quite fancy. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing, because what we're doing is going to be a little bit painful, to be honest. I think we start off with the filter items. Let me quickly do a little bit of calculations and see what it is that we need. So we need 22 times 40 plus another 22 that I can think of, plus 4 times 8, that's 32. Oh no, wait, no. It's okay. So I need 100 and oh, what? That's wrong. 102 divided by 64, or 902, sorry. So that's let's make it 15 stacks of paper. I know for potion thing, it's not a big thing. You can create like a cyberpunk style block with potions. Something I do want to do in the future is maybe make some kind of cyberpunk resource pack. I think this pack with these with these items is gonna eventually it's gonna eventually just evolve into something where, yeah, maybe I do a brewing stand that looks a little bit more futuristic-y or something like that. Maybe something that looks more like a centrifuge or like the taps that you use for at a bar or something like that. But I mean, this looks fine. This looks fine for bars and stuff like that. If you look at the one that I have in the black market in the container bar, that one looks pretty fine. Okay, so I need 15 stacks of paper for now. Let's get 15 stacks of this. And this is going to just be for the multi-item filters. This isn't going to be for those bulk or for these, the ones that are up here. These ones I want them to be a little bit different. So this is going to be filter all caps. Okay, filter like that. And we'll also just copy this so that we can make it a little bit easier for ourselves. Paste. And we're just going to do this. I know I should have done some of this setup, but I was fairly busy in between getting that video out and getting this live stream set up. So I did not have time to do all of these things in between. Otherwise, I would have done some of the renaming and stuff like that at least. I'm hoping I have enough levels to do this, plus the blocker items, plus the regular filter items as well. But otherwise, we're gonna maybe have to go and do some XP grinding. maybe, if we need to. This also means that I'll be able to bring over a bunch of the items from my bartering farm, which is clogged up beyond relief. Why don't I stream to Twitch? Because, okay, so there's multiple reasons to that. One, if you want to stream to both, you can do it the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, you gotta pay, I can't afford that. The hard way, I just haven't had the time to figure out how to do that. But then at the same time, Twitch is a bit of a mess usually. So part of me doesn't want to be there. But even if I was, then when you get to the point where you're an affiliate, then you're allowed to be a Twitch affiliate and still stream to YouTube, just not at the same time, which would be the main purpose. So for like a long-term strategy, I always just thought that it would be better to stream to YouTube only, keeping everything together. Like I do shorts, I do reels and TikToks on there as well, but the main focus isn't. If I could, I would just do shorts, live streams on YouTube, and videos on YouTube, keeping my whole community in one place. You guys don't have to switch around between different sites and all that. Just, it seems unnecessary. I know I could probably already be making a little bit of an income on Twitch if I were doing that, and trust me, it's something I think about pretty damn near every day. Should I do it? Should I just, you know, do stream to Twitch as well? Maybe I should do that. But I don't know, man. There's just something telling me not to, and I haven't had anything like point me towards, yeah, do it. I keep getting more signals to not do it. Also, up until very recently, I wasn't monetized yet, and one of the hardest things about getting monetized is the watch hours. And the whole reason I started live streaming on YouTube in the first place was to get the watch hours, because I get a lot more watch hours, or I used to get a lot more watch hours from streams than I did from videos. Now that I'm monetized, I might be able to consider a different strategy. So I'm thinking about it. I am, and I know the viewer experience is a lot better on Twitch, and that's probably the main reason why I'm thinking about it. If it wasn't for that, I really don't care how easy it is to set up a Twitch stream. It's not like it's a hard thing to set up a YouTube stream either. The thumbnails can be a little bit tedious to have to make a thumbnail every time. But other than that, it's not that much more difficult. But I know the engagement factor for viewers is a lot better. I am, however, also looking into like things like Stream Elements and Nightbot and Streamloots and all kinds of things that I might be. I'm like slowly trying to implement them on here. Things that work with YouTube to bring some of that experience and some of that engagement to the YouTube platform that we don't have on Twitch. But I mean, even so, there are well, we have basically the yeah, I live in Spain. I've been here for since December of 2019. Been living here. What was I saying? I lost what I was saying. Oh, this is gonna be painful to just do this the whole time. All right, maybe I should do a few of these stacks first. What was I gonna say? Now I'm counting and I don't know how to talk while I'm doing it. I want to try and start streaming, but I don't know where. That's why I'm asking, where do you recommend me to start? This depends. This depends entirely on whether or not you want to build a YouTube channel at the same time. Because if you do, then it's almost likely that streaming to YouTube is going to be a better option. Again, keeping your audience in one place and all of that sort of stuff. Nice, I'm coming to Spain during the next 2 months for a vacation. Very nice. Very nice. It's a lovely... Oh no, why is this broken? Oh no, I can't do the filters until I have all of the unstackables in it. I'm an idiot. Okay, anyway. This is what happens when you talk and try and do technical stuff at the same time. Alright, we'll do that. At least I've renamed them. That's fantastic. Also, I should probably see, because I'm sure there's some stuff that fell in here while I was building. Okay, wait, let me get back to what I was saying before. If you want to build a YouTube channel while streaming, then it's almost 100% certain that it is better for you to stream on YouTube and build out that one audience instead of having to split your audience. Like, that's what we were talking about the whole time, right? I'm actually working on... I know, another thing that I'm going to probably promise and take ages on to finish, but I am working on, like, I want to call it a resource pack, but it's not a Minecraft resource pack. It's a pack of resources that can help Minecraft content creators either get started or figure out what the hell they're doing. It's also going to be pretty useful for Minecraft players in general, because it's going to have a lot of like cool tools, websites, mod recommendations, Discord servers, all kinds of stuff that any Minecrafter would find useful, but especially a content creator. So I'm working on that as well. I'll get around to that, I promise. Now this one's going to need to look in here. Nothing. I don't think anything fell into these. Okay, so we're going to need to be crafting up a whole bunch of wooden shovels now. Actually, it might be easier for me to do iron shovels now that I think about it. I have way more iron than I have wood. Why would I do wooden shovels? I'm an idiot. Okay, we're gonna go get some iron. Let me just put the filter items away. Where did I put the... Oh, I put them in here. Okay, no, I don't want them in there. I want them in here. Okay. So that's pretty much my recommendation for that for now. Is if you just want to stream, Twitch, 100%. You'll earn money a lot faster that way on there. You can always start a YouTube channel later. But if the focus is on the YouTube channel first, and streaming is a part of it, then I would say YouTube. That's how I would see it. And considering that's the advice that I got from Harris Keller videos, I would say it's spot on advice. That guy knows what he's talking about. Let's put this away. I don't care. Let's put that away. Let's go get a bunch of iron. We can also use the iron for blocker items if I rename it. That's a brilliant idea. That is definitely the resource I have the most of. Might as well be using that. I did want the paper for the filter items though, because I don't know. There's something about that needing to be paper in my head. It just has to be paper. Okay. Let's get some iron. I mean, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna fill up all of these. I don't think I'm gonna need this much, but then again, when I think, things go wrong. So, there's probably do need. And after this, I might actually be able to turn this farm on again for a change. Not really. Not really. This thing is still backed up all the way. There's more than enough iron. I am selling all of the iron as well. Well, no, I'm not actually selling that much of it. People come and get what they need. Your Randomcraft base is really large, it seems like. Also, how old are you? It's a bit of a personal question. I'm joking. I don't care. I am 30... Always have to think about it. 35. 35. My Randomcraft base is getting big. And it is gonna get way bigger. Hopefully. If I can... That's the whole point of the storage system, is so I can build bigger builds and not have to struggle. I spent more time collecting the resources, or I spent equal parts collecting the resources, putting them into boxes and getting organized for the build, and actually building the thing. Like, those three things should not be of equal time and effort. At least one of these things can be easier, and that's going to be the storage system and being able to work from a very nice centralized hub location. Alrighty, now let's see about, first of all, getting rid of that, and maybe we can also get rid of this whole thing here by putting it all in there. I'm not going to sort any of the stuff now. That's the whole point of building a sort. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay. But I want to put that. I want to try building cyberpunk style world in survival. You think it's going to be hard? Yes, it will. It will. But for a few different reasons. One, cyberpunk is just hard to build in survival, or in Minecraft in general, because Minecraft, for the most part, is a medieval game. With every update, it gets easier, though, with the more and more blocks being added. And with my channel, people like Leon SUB, Addycraft, Freedom, all of these people that are doing the cyberpunk builds and stuff, they are making it easier and easier for people to be able to build in cyberpunk. But also, you know, cyberpunk is not your average wood and stone sort of building style. So a lot of the resources, especially things like the concretes and stuff, if you're gonna go heavy on that, even glass and stuff, they require a lot of grind. And same with end rods and all the light sources and things, they require a lot of grind. So, Shallon, what's up? Good morning, sir. You got a big task going on. Nice. Yeah. Where did I put the bamboo? I can't remember where I put the bamboo. I need... Oh, did I... Where did I put the bamboo? I had a whole bunch of bamboo here that I was going to use for sticks. Did I put it over here? I sworn I had bamboo in here somewhere. I need sticks, man. Where are all the sticks, man? I mean, there's a couple of shovels there. I'll take those. Just 3 less shovels to have to sort out. These ones are enchanted. Maybe I should. I don't know. No, seriously, where did I put the bloody bamboo now? It's not in these. These ones with that's that. Okay. Here? Anywhere? Sworn I had bamboo. I chopped. That's one thing I actually did before I did for the live stream. There we go. The bamboo was in the purple shulker. Go in front of you. No, not the. That's sugarcane. And then there was a. Yeah, no, that's sugarcane. Okay, I need these. I need some sticks. We're just gonna get started on making a bunch of shovels, and then we're gonna get started on getting these things in. Each one of these 40 slices requires 18 shovels. 2 in the bottom barrel, 10 in the middle barrel, and 6 in the top barrel. There is one shulker with 2 stacks of bamboo. Oh yeah, that was over here somewhere. This one? That one? That's okay. That bamboo I'm gonna keep for the actual storage system. I'm gonna end up needing to craft sticks anyway. Okay, now how am I gonna do? I'm gonna need to actually bring a crafting table over here. I'm gonna work in away from here. Put that there. Just get started with this. Oh yeah, I can just do that. I'm an idiot. Alright, cool beans. Do that. And then we can do that. Okay. And then let's grab another stack and do it again. I wish this was a little bit faster. But it's not. Oh well. So wait, I needed how many of those? 680 shovels, right? Which means that I need I mean that's almost 12 double chests, isn't it? It is about 12 double chests. That's a little bit less than 12 double chests. The problem with building cyberpunk cities in Minecraft is that it is really easy to run out of ways to make a specific building unique. I mean, it's not hard to end up using the same block combinations for two buildings. Yeah, and in a lot of cases, as long as you spread it out, as long as you not just spread it out, but also you can mix up the what just happened there? Why did that feel like? Oh, I ran out of sticks. That's what happened. Okay. Yeah, you can also. I mean, there's a lot of different combinations. A good place to find more combinations. You're gonna end up with like a bunch of different deep slate buildings, but one could be accented with copper, one could be accented with bricks, one could be accented with stone. All kinds of different things, right? No, it's okay. You don't have to worry about spelling mistakes. I get it. But if you go onto what's it called? Block palettes. Yeah, blockpalettes.com. See if I could drop this into the chat. Go on there. You get like all the pallets are arranged into like 6 block pallets. Good place to find some inspiration for different block pallets. Right? That's one of the things that's going to be in my little resource thing that I was talking about. It's just links to good websites that help you Minecraft better. Okay. List 2B iron, 1B copper, 500B deep slate. What? I don't understand what that means. List 1 blocks iron. I don't know what that means. Oh, you want to build cyberpunk style house? I will eventually. One of the things that I'm working on is to actually build a full cyberpunk city. I have the server and the world and everything set up. I'm actually going to change up some of the stuff with the server before I really get started on it, and it's going to be more of a tutorial series where I can go through a bunch of things that so you know, each episode will cover either some kind of architecture style or something that people need to know. All right, so bottom ones we need 2. Do this for each one of these. 2. 2. Oh yeah, this is the bottom ones. There's only a few, not that many. Yeah, Nightbot. Thanks. Whoa! Oops. Okay. And then this side, same thing. If you want to build Cyberpunk house, list 2 billion iron, 1 billion copper, and 500 billion deep slate. I still don't get what you mean. Like, combine that two messages. I don't understand what you mean by that. Like, the quantities that you would use to build a Cyberpunk house? Because that is a lot. Yeesh. Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't do that. I meant it require a lot of mining. No. No, not necessarily. And again, I wouldn't really build a Cyberpunk house with that combination of blocks. Especially not the iron. Iron is just not a nice block to build with. I know it's a super popular one for the Minecraft veteran, but it's really not a nice block to build with. It really just isn't. It has its place in certain areas. Ooh, we need copper here. Copper. Alright, I'm gonna refill on the old go up here. Going to refill on the shovels. We'll do the other side's bottom ones. To be honest, now that I think about what that house would look like, it could be cool. I mean, at that point, you're talking about billions upon billions of blocks. Then we're not talking about a house. We're talking about like a giant apartment complex with like where like the entire population of New York lives in. That's about how much that's gonna build you. Well, no, maybe not the entire population of New York, but a lot of people are gonna be living in an apartment complex that size. That's a lot of blocks, man. Like a lot. Not a little, like a lot. Probably easier to just pull through this. Or can I go around this way? Let's go around this way. And we need to go in here. Yeah. 2 for you. 2 for you. I meant with smaller block quantities, of course. Yeah. It could be an interesting build, but definitely not having like those necessarily be the 3 prominent ones. More a case of maybe, you know, having deep slate be the prominent one, and then copper and iron details and trims, and then maybe have something else offset the deep slate a little bit. Contrast the deep slate. But see, then I just wouldn't go with iron. I'd probably, and I'd hate myself for it, but I'd probably just end up going with quartz because it gives me the option to do slabs and stairs, which you don't have with iron. And the shades of white between iron and other blocks there's a vast difference there that I don't like necessarily, because it's a bit silly. I'm gonna say another S word, but yeah, it's a bit silly. Like I hate how white this is. I hate how white this is. If that's made with iron, I do this all the time. That's made with iron. That's made with iron. That's made with iron. That's made with iron. And that's made with iron. What? Like what? We already have the resources in the game to make it so that this is iron. So iron blocks would look like this. Yeah, they kind of look like that. Iron. And then if you use iron and coal in a crafting recipe, you can get steel. And then steel should be more like the iron bars. This just doesn't exist. There is no metal that is that white that I know of. Nothing that you can build with. Maybe like one of the softer metals and stuff. Maybe, right? But no. You have iron, right? That's the texture for iron, nice and dark. And then you mix coal into it, and you make steel, and then you get that. Yay! Everyone's happy. But this, nonsense, absolute nonsense. I use it because I wanted something white, but I would much rather, prefer a little bit of steel down here. That would be so much better. Iron bars do go well together with deep slate, by the way. Yeah, it does. It goes nice. All right. Right, now we're going for the next one up. Done all the 2s. Actually, I could take a few more with me if I just don't bring that with me. Gonna need to keep the food. Might as well keep the rockets in case. Another 2 shovels I can take with me in one trip. Cool beans. Alright, now we need to do... Let's start with the 6s. Okay. This is gonna be a lot more. Gonna need to do a lot more of it. Ah! I have fallen. Again. And then I still need to set up these filters. Oh, another thing I need to do, now that I remember, is one of these needs only 2 droppers for the Derpol one. I forgot about that. And one of these only needs dispensers for bottles of enchanting. So I need to remember to change those as well. Alright, so now we need to do these guys. Let's do them first. So 6 in each of them. Yeah. Now stuff's gonna start firing. Oh no, things are firing too much now. If I put... Let me see here. Take that out. I don't want it all to just be firing the whole time, otherwise I might just cause a little bit too much lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Is that gonna help stop it? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna need to figure out what is wrong. Oh, you know what I think it is? I think the idea would be to try and fill this up from the other end. I just don't want the clicking to happen the whole time. Not too bothered about the rest of it. Not cause any unnecessary lag here right away. Let's see if I... Ah! I've fallen down again. This is a little bit of painful to do. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I really wish I had done this while I was building, but that would have taken so much longer. No, this still does this thing. Also, I'm gonna need to unpower this thing for a while, otherwise that's gonna run as well. So I guess I'm just gonna have to keep filling these things up until I'm done, because I don't think these things are gonna stop any other way. So I don't know if anyone has ever told you this, but Derpol Enterprises is probably one of the coolest names I've ever heard. I mean, it's literally just a ripoff of Wayne Enterprises. I am Batman. Not that unique. It really isn't. But thanks. I'm not sure why they are like constantly firing. Not supposed to. But it still sounds so nice. Yeah, it has a nice ring to it. I will admit that. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna definitely need to do one. There's 4, let's say, modules. We're gonna have to do them one by one. I'm hoping that solves the problem. I'm gonna need to make a bunch more shovels soon, though, because I don't want this thing to keep running the whole time. It's not gonna make all that clicking noise when it's fully set up either. Oh no! Oh, I fell down. Is a little annoying. Oh great. Where have I gotten myself into now? Okay, that's a little better. Now, where were we? It's got this one. Yo, Naruto, what's up? Damn, that is loud. It's not me. It's a you. It's a you thing. My volumes are all nice. You know what's the problem? Is that my volumes are set to professional sound levels. And other things are not always. And so what ends up happening is that it might be loud now because you had to turn up your volume for something else. That's silly. I think I should probably just bring a choker box with me with more, like a refill. Yeah, these things are gonna keep clicking now for a little while. Until I have sorted this system. Get it? Sorting system. But yeah, I should probably take some shelter boxes with me. I don't have any empty ones here right now. Why? Do I? I don't. Why would I? Oh, silliness. Absolute silliness. That has happened to a viewer of mine at least once on stream. Yeah, it happens. No, I don't have any. We're just gonna have to keep doing it. Okay. It is causing a little bit of lag, I can feel it. It is what it is. I have to... Oops, almost did it again. So, this one. Fix. This one has in. Now we need to do... Oh. Yeah, this is gonna take a little while. We need to make a few more anyway. No, I think. No, right? No, I'm not. Take these. And these pops for a whole bunch more. The shoe bolt. Down the dots. Yeah, I can hear that they're stopping. This is actually working. I was nervous there for a little while. I thought that it was gonna actually, there was something else wrong with the machine. These things, so many things can go wrong with these machines. And it's usually not smooth sailing getting it. Yeah, it's the droppers making the ticking noise for now because they're not in sync. Once they are in sync, this thing is completely silent running. Apart from there's 2 droppers there shooting things into water streams for the overflow, and I think these ones will shoot a dropper once in a while to put a shulker into these bottom ones. So you're gonna hear very little clicking, but you will hear some clicking in here. But the multi-item sorter is meant to be completely silent. I'm just gonna use the mangrove, even though this is going to make me sad. But we are gonna use the mangroves. I don't have anything else. We'll do them one by one again. We'll just do this again. So, how's your guys' weeks going? Oh, I'm finished with my tea. There. Ow. For anyone who visits my Ko-fi from time to time, you'll see that the current goal has been exceeded completely, like 180%. Got a really generous dono from a viewer, a long-time viewer, the other day, and I actually bought I bought a dual monitor bracket thing. Problem is that my desk has like a wooden lip around it, so I can't just use the clamp, which is the easy way of setting it up. So I need to find the time to like drill a hole into my desk and then set it up that way, so I can turn this monitor sideways and chat in Discord can be all a little bit better organized, and I'd have some more free space, and then I'd be able to look up and sit back in my chair a little bit and not sit like an absolute idiot all the time. At some point I'd like to buy a new desk chair, like proper, not a gaming chair, whatchamacallit, yeah, a proper ergonomic office chair. Those gaming chairs are just overpriced nonsense that don't do anything. Such a waste. Don't throw the shovels away, we need the shovels. Go. I'm gonna do another one. Well, I should just do more chests. That one. Also be shovel. That one. Shovel. What kind of desk chairs do you guys have? Do you have desk chairs? Anyone that has any recommendations for desk chairs, I am all ears. It's gonna be a while before I actually get around to buying myself a new desk chair, but it's good to know what I'm aiming for. I can't put up dono goals if I don't know. You got a gaming chair. Who are you? Let's do like another half stack for now. To be honest, it is useful. It's not that it's too terrible. Like, for some people it works, right? The problem is that I am a big guy, like just tall, lanky, really big. So for me, what ends up happening is that no chair really. I need something that actually supports my back. I need like an ergonomic desk chair, something designed for a 9-to-5er, because it's not gaming session. This is not just gaming sessions. I sit here all day. So I need something that's more geared towards a full-time office worker than someone that just comes and sits and chills, like sits back and just games, right? For me, it's like I have to sit forward, I have to focus, I need something with proper back support and all that sort of stuff. I'm an old dude. Okay. Let's finish up this first module then. Yeah, it's not clicking all the way, so that's at least good news. No, I still need to be on play. Let's see, where was I? That one's got in, that one's got in. How much does this one have? No. This one have enough? Nope. One have enough? Nope. How did I pull these up then? Oh, geez, I only made it like that far? Okay, now I've gone and messed it all up. Now I have to... I'm gonna go get some more and then we're just gonna go from the start. Actually look at all of them. Because I think I just messed up that whole section. Although, there's less clicking going on, which is great. There's no more clicking on. So at least we know we're getting somewhere. I really wanted to try and get a lot of this done off camera. Like the build took longer. Resource gathering took most of it actually, which is the whole point of the build, right? But the thing is that by then the video came out a whole day late, right? And then there just wasn't any time for me to do this off-camera stuff. So because what I wanted was for us to just do like categorization and start organizing this stuff, and I wanted to ask you guys how you would set up your categories and all that sort of stuff, but have to do this first. I can't even put the filter items in until I do this, and then the filter items, and then the blocker items. So there's still a lot of work to do before this thing is even remotely functional. Then like I need to get the next build done before I can set up my chunk loader, because the next build is going to be a portal, and the portal needs to be in place first so a chunk loader doesn't interfere with it. So yeah, still got lots of work to do. Lots and lots. I wish there was an easier way to transport non-stackables. That would be lovely. Could we do that? Maybe Minecraft? That's one of the other things that... Even this is not the world's like craziest block palette, right? I mean, yeah, okay, having a little bit of inventory trouble building the system, I get. There's a lot of things going on in there, right? And then having to have bricks and stuff on you as well while you're doing the layers, right? But this section here, right, does not have that many different blocks, right? Not like a whole inventory, but it's still too much. It's still an unwieldy amount of blocks in the palette to be able to deal with the inventory that we have in this game, man. Like, I don't complain about Minecraft that much, but the one thing that I will say is that the inventory system is scuffed as it is right now. Like, it needs a whole rework. Actually, no, it doesn't need a rework. It just needs some of the core logic that people have already pointed out, right? Something like Shulkerbox, oof, that's loud again, sorry. Something like Shulkerbox enchants, right, for example, would be have multiple purposes, right? For one, it'll give the end more loot, right? Would be great in an end update. It'll give you way more reason to go. Do you know the statistic of how many Minecraft players actually go to the end? How many Minecraft players have actually owned a shulker box in survival Minecraft? It's mind-boggling. It's something like 80% have not, right? And I think those people have not even faced the Ender Dragon. And I know that a lot of those people are on like Pocket Edition. So let me just turn down the freaking block sounds here. Sorry guys, I should have done that sooner. Which one's block sounds? Where's the? Oh, there. Blocks. Idiot. Okay. So, yeah, it's Pocket Edition for the most part. I get that they struggle a little bit with like killing the dragon and things like that, but making more reasons to go to the end is a great way of getting that statistic to be a little bit more freaking seemly. Like 80% of your player base has never experienced 1/3 of the dimensions. Really? Like, that is bananas, right? Not just me that thinks that that's crazy, right? So, oh, shulker box enchants, very good fix for the inventory problem, right? The ones that Cupfan and the Zuma were always talking about, the like vacuum one where it'll stuff that you pick up if your inventory gets full will go straight into the shulker box or something like that. And the one where if you have a shulker box on you and you'll like you pick a block and it's in the shulker box, it works the same way as in your inventory. It actually pulls it out, which means that using like Matica and like easy place mode and like Matica and even just being able to like pick block something in the game, that would make it so much easier, because then essentially you could I could fill my inventory up with all the shulker boxes full of all of the stuff for one build, and I almost never have to empty my inventory, and I could just build this whole thing. Or maybe, you know, because the blocks need to be able to be swapped out, I could at least have a few shulker boxes up here that can help me refill some things, right? That would be amazing. Double shulker box enchant would also be another one, and you can make it where it's mutually exclusive, right? So you can only have one enchant on a shulker box, so it's not too overpowered. There's so many ways that is a good system. One of the main things that everyone always complains about upgrading the inventory is that it's going to nerf PvP in this way and that way, because one of the main things about PvP is that you have to pick your loadout carefully. So now if you end up adding more hotbar slots, then you know loadouts needn't be as carefully picked as before, right? Which I get 100%. I wouldn't want to mess that up either. But shulker box enchants wouldn't interfere with that, right? It would just be that no one's gonna use shulker boxes in a PvP match. Come on, right? So that's like a big problem sorted. Exactly the way, well, at least in my opinion, exactly the way that it should be. Get it? Sorted. Like items, like inventory. Funny. I keep running the wrong way. I'm not used to this place yet. This is gonna take ages. Good lord. How long have we been going? I don't even know. An hour? More or less. I'm hoping we can actually finish some of this. Also, here's a interesting question. Oh wait. It would also be nice to be able to put shulker boxes inside shulker boxes. See, I think that would end up being OP, right? I genuinely do think that that's taking it a little bit too far. Unless that is an enchant. Maybe. That's how you get infinite storage. Yeah, exactly, because you end up... Hi, Arash, yeah. You'd be able to put shulker boxes in shulker boxes in shulker boxes, and that would just, you know, nah, that would be a little bit too much. But definitely having one where you can enchant a shulker box to have double the space would be great, right? So essentially turning this into a double chest would be marvelous. Having the vacuum, having the auto refill one. I can't remember what the other ones were, but those are like the only 3 that we really need. I think a lot of problems will be sorted by that. And having a tool belt. Like, genuinely, having a tool belt and having it be toggleable for like a game rule or something for the PvP players, so they can just turn it off. Right? People are making PvP games and just turn off the tool belt. Like, anything that they implement to fix the inventory, none of it needs to interfere with the PvP community, because they could just make all of it game rule sort of stuff that gets turned off, right? Am I skipping ones here? I am. I might have skipped a lot more than that, did I? No. I also can't remember what this needs to be. Wait. Why is this not showing me what it needs to be? This is an all layers thing, right? Oh no, I have this turned off. This one needs to be level 4. Okay, but we'll get to that later. I'm not going to deal with that now. Shulker boxes inside shulker boxes would really help with moving, for example, 100 by 100 base to a totally other location. Just build another base, mate. I get it. But they also, you don't want to remove all challenges. You want to remove most of the challenge, right? Or some of the challenge. You don't want to remove all the challenge, because otherwise, you don't have that same rewarding payoff. I was actually watching the Mumbo video this morning about if you're bored about Minecraft, you know, and it all comes down to that a few of those tips of his about how not to be bored with Minecraft comes down to making sure that the game is at the right challenge level for you, right? So if you want that ability, I'm sure there's a mod out there somewhere, right? But for the average player, there needs to be a challenge, there needs to be a payoff, because the second, that's the man, like the one thing that he said about, don't cheat. As soon as you start spawning in things or making things just too easy for yourself, you're not going to stay motivated. There needs to be some kind of payoff when you're doing things. So I don't want to remove the entire challenge, but so like the logistical challenge is a good thing. I like that, right? But what I don't like is the fact that the process of building, once you have all the resources, is meant to be a nice relaxing sort of thing, right? It's not supposed to be the hardest thing in the world. So I like the frustration that I feel for having to build something this big is, in my opinion, detracting from the experience of Minecraft. Whereas adding layers of complexity to the management of your resources is a good thing. It adds that challenge that makes the game worthwhile. There's a good payoff, like I said. But it shouldn't encroach on the process of building, because that, in my opinion, is meant to be a relaxing, or more on the relaxing side. It doesn't have to be tranquil and meditative, but it needs to be more on the relaxing side of things, right? I do not build these things to get a rush or to build frustration, something, right? I do this to relax. I like building, and I think there are times where the Minecraft devs do overlook the builders a little bit, but in this next update, I can already see that they are trying to, because just adding blocks to the game is not appeasing builders, not necessarily, right? That's not like adding whole mechanics to it to help with PvP players and tech players and all of that. Map makers and works, right? They're adding mechanics to the game. Just adding blocks doesn't appease a builder necessarily, right? It's nice. It's nice. Keep them coming. But we need mechanical changes to the game that actually benefit builders a little bit, right? That's what we need. Hanging signs is definitely hanging signs is the best. It's the bomb. I am thoroughly excited for hanging signs. Thoroughly. I mean, that's why I made a video on it like the day after they implemented the snapshot. Because that is, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I am the food. Oh, I can't wait for this thing to be operational. I am going the wrong way again. Can't wait for this thing to be operational again so that I can actually start sorting things. Oh, that's gonna feel good. So good. Alright, now we need to do the other side. We've done the twos already, right? I mean, you can do a type of hanging sign already, but after the update, it will be much nicer. How do you mean hanging sign already? Which? What are you talking about? Oh, goodness. That was... Ooh. Let me just see here. Pretty sure we did these. Yeah. So, we are now doing these. 6. Now it's clickety click, click, clack, clack again. Turned off the volume. Heavens for that. I think what I want to do for season 3 for this multi-item is, now that I've already built 3 of these massive storage rooms, I think for the next one I'm gonna get the man himself, Rapscallion, to help me. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna see if he can help me improve this even more, add a few more features in and this and that. See what we can come up with. I think that would be a cool thing to do. I mean, like, you can connect a sign to a bunch of chains to make it look like it's hanging, if that counts. Not really. Not really. Like, putting signs around the lantern hanging from a chain can kind of look cool as a lamp, but like just hanging a sign off of a chain here with that gap, no thank you. I don't like that. That hurts my brain. That's the sort of thing that I know a lot of, like, the large scale builders do stuff like that because it's about the overall perspective of their build, and they don't necessarily care about how things look up close, which, to be fair, is counterintuitive to using signs because you can't see them that far. But you know, they'll use techniques like that where things don't connect and they don't really care because it's about how it looks from a distance. But I don't build stuff like that. I understand the concept of it. But everything that I build is meant to be observed and appreciated up close as well, right? Nothing I build is particularly... where am I going with this? Ha! Nothing I build is meant to just be observed from a distance, right? Or in its entirety, or you know, at scale. It's all meant to be lived in. It's all meant to be observed from close. So nothing that I make really fits that sort of style of having things that look like they're connected from a distance, but they're not. And also, my brain just doesn't handle things like that too well. like I said, if I was building that sort of style, it would be a little bit different. I'd be able to understand it, manage the idea of it. Okay, we need to do this side first because I don't want to cause more. Even though we can't hear it, there's still clicking going on. Still gonna cause lag if I'm not careful. Why did I not? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm talking and I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I was supposed to... I might as well just chuck it. There we go. Back. Oh, the next one. There. We'll get around to backfilling that a bit. But, oh, this is what I wanted to ask you guys earlier, right? So, before I had 36 categories, right? In my previous sorting systems, both of them had 36 categories. I think. At least the last one did. And now I have 40. And I remember that I didn't use all of the ones last time because I was holding out on a few of them for... in case something came up that I wanted to put them in. Now I know I can spread them out more. So I have an idea what I'm going to do with the categories, but what I want to ask from you guys is, what would be a category that you would put into a multi-item sorter like this that's 100% just a you thing? That it probably no one else would do. It's just a you thing. What kind of category? Like, don't give me stone and wood and this and that and the things that everyone comes up with. What would be a category that you would put in your multi-item sorter that's 100% just a you thing? That is my question to you. Alright, we're back to making shovels. Welcome back, Chilkuki. We're making shovels again. I hope for your sake you didn't leave as we were making shovels, because now you're back, we're making shovels. Don't really have anything like that. Most of the time I don't make storage systems that big. I mean, it's not for everyone, right? You did, oh no. But storage system is definitely something that I can live without for a little while. Right at the start of the season, but I've already done more than enough bigger builds on here to not be able to handle living out of that container shack anymore. Like, I need a storage system ASAP. Iron shovels with up. I can definitely see the appeal. I'm just too lazy, Lamau. That's the thing though, right? This thing is a lot of work to set up, but once it's built, this is for the lazy man. This is for the person who doesn't want to sort their own stuff. Does it all for you, right? A category for clocks and compasses. Oh, okay. Do you have some kind of unhealthy obsession with clocks and compasses? I swear I didn't ask this question just to call people out for their weirdness. But that's an interesting one. Random stuff. Oh, okay. So just stuff that you wouldn't necessarily classify with anything else, right? Like a miscellaneous box. Alright, that makes sense. I get it. Random stuff in the Randomcraft livestream. Oh! That, I mean... Is that why it's capitalized? Okay. Yeah, random stuff. that would work. Yeah, but I could make a category just for like random heads, right? see how much we can fill it up by the end of the season. Right? Yeah. Oh. I'm dying. I need more. Can't believe I'm using mangrove for this, but it really is the only wood that I have available right now. Mangrove. Mangrovey, baby, yeah. That is extremely useful, of course, though, as you often use clocks in your offhand for no reason other than that it confuses people. I mean, for the greater confusion, I can understand a little bit of shenaniganry. Makes sense. Makes sense. All makes good sense. Shovels! I think I might... No. Well, I think this might be enough shovels after this. Hopefully. I might end up with a few extra shovels. But I'd rather make more now than have to start this whole process over. I think that's a good amount. Right. Clocks are also pretty good for people who are allergic to the night, like me. I mean, yeah, that makes sense as well. I do like sleeping, but I'm not at the point where I run around with the clock all the time. Which reminds me, though, that I should probably put one up in here somewhere at least. I mean, I could look out, but it's also good to know how, because I can't see the sun. So I can't see, like, what time of the day it is and how long I have until nighttime, right? All for the greater confusion should be the motto of Randomcraft. Write that down. Someone write that down. For the greater confusion. What's up, BMA? What's up? How you doing? How about you would categorize some blocks in terms of what do you use them for, like making a prank category, and put stuff like skull shriekers and other very noisy blocks in there. That could be an interesting category to use as well. Not one that I would use, but definitely an interesting one to use. My brain wouldn't work with like arbitrary categories like that. I need as much structure as possible. It's one of the reasons why I focus so much on organization and task management, that sort of stuff, is because without it, I am completely bloody useless. And one of the things that I definitely wouldn't be able to cope with is categories that are a little too whimsical. I need them to be solid, like this is the skulk box, right? This is this box. This is like it can't be a category for prank, because then I have to classify what are my prank items and what would I you know, maybe I have an idea for a different prank. Does that go from this box to that box now? How I don't know. Right. So can I be your stream mod, please? I'll follow the rules. I don't really need any more stream mods right now, and my mods I pick very, very carefully. So although I do appreciate the enthusiasm, I do appreciate the offer. There's an actual process to me. I don't just make anyone a stream mod. Because on YouTube that gives people a little bit too much power compared to, I don't know how the system works on Twitch, but it's not exactly the same, I don't think. And listen to Nightbot, by the way. Was it the storage system talk reminded me of one I built some time ago. I'm gonna go post it on the Discord. Yeah, do that. I like seeing things. I like seeing all the things. But yeah, as the Nightbot was saying there, by the way, guys, just a reminder that if you can become a member of the channel now that memberships are up. Kind of like Twitch subs, for anyone who's wondering what a member really is. It gives you like emojis that you can use, or emotes that you can use on YouTube. But also, once I have a few members, there will also be members only live streams where you know, we play something other than Minecraft just for the lols. And also it gives you a bunch of like Discord benefits, roles, and secret channels and all that sort of stuff. Name in the credits, even though I technically already have one Ko-fi member that I have not put in the credits in the last episode. That's only because I ran out of time, and it was a member that I got like while I was busy working on that video. So for the next video, hopefully the credit thing should be a thing as well. But yeah, that's a thing. Also, if you like on Twitch where you have gifted subs, if you would like to be able to receive gifted memberships here on YouTube, you need to make sure that you are opted into that. Right? No obligation for you to actually buy a membership. You just need to opt in to being able to be gifted a membership as well. So on the watch page, I'm not entirely sure where that is. I'll talk about this sort of stuff less in the future. I just want to make sure that because YouTube isn't very good with telling people how to do these sorts of things. But I think if you click the join button, and then the like 3-dot menu, then you can opt into gifted memberships. In case some generous person comes by and starts gifting memberships, just to, you know, be philanthropic here on my stream. You don't want to miss out on that, right? I like to be a channel member, but I don't really have any proper sustainable way to do the payments. I mean, that's understandable. I'm not talking about this because I'm trying to shill my memberships and guilt trip people into becoming members. I just want to share the information so that people know. Because maybe someone here does want to be a member and didn't even know that the memberships were open. Or like I said, they don't know about needing to opt in to be able to receive membership as a gift, right? So that's the only reason. But I get it. No sustainable way to do the payments. What do you mean? You like I don't know what payments does YouTube accept. A credit card, PayPal? I don't know. I really don't know. Now we need to do these 6. 6 there. Alright, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. I might actually, you know, if all goes well with the stream, and I mean, we've been having a nice chat. Things have been going okay. We're making good progress. I might do it for a little bit longer than usual. I did manage to scoff down some food right before the stream, so maybe an extra hour? I don't know. I'd basically have to rely on Google Play gift cards to do the payments. Not sure if those work. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Where do you get a sustainable amount of Google gift cards, though? Where does that come from? Do you do one of those things where you get paid for the games that you play, and they pay you in gift cards, stream vouchers, and and Google gift cards and stuff like that? Not gonna lie, I've thought about like looking into some of those as well, but the problem is I don't think the ones that I looked at didn't have Minecraft on the list as a game that you could earn from, and I was like, I don't play anything else. What the hell? Not much. Yeah, I don't know, something about that felt a little bit too crypto miney for me. Like, you play, you earn, and I'm pretty sure that thing on the back end just uses your rig to mine for Bitcoin. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah, I'm way too skeptical about it to look into it. Oh wait, I'd buy the gift cards from a mall near my house. The problem is that I don't have a bank account. Okay. Tez, how old are you? Because if you don't even have a bank account, then I'm gonna assume, and I don't like to necessarily make assumptions, but I am going to assume that you are too young to be worried about that. Like, don't bother. Don't worry about it. Okay? It would probably cost less to just pay with money because taxes. I know because I've done that. Oh wait, no bank account now. Yeah, like what's going on with me? Why can't I jump this time? Yeah, like if you don't have a bank account, then I'm assuming that you're just probably too young to have one. In which case, like really, you don't need to be a member. Don't worry about it. Like, you spend your money on games for yourself or something nice for yourself. Right? Memberships are there for those people that really want to support my channel but can't afford to. Right? I don't want members that are scraping together the whatever they can just to be a member. I want people that can afford to be a member and not be cutting themselves short, right? I mean, most people my age have a bank account. Okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I got my first bank account when I was about 13 or 14, something like that. You just have your parents sign, but you actually have the bank, right? I don't know. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like, I don't want members that aren't financially stable, because I don't want to be taking away from anyone. This should really be disposable income for anyone that wants to be a member of my channel. Yeah, I don't want to be responsible for anyone that goes and spends money they shouldn't or don't necessarily have to spend. Not that I think anyone that doesn't have the money to spend on a membership for my channel is going to be spending money on a membership for my channel. That's all I'm saying. I got my bank account when I was 18. Oh, a bit late, I did. I mean, I didn't really use mine all that much before. I think I put away like a little bit of savings, like I was gonna say 50 Rand. But I know most of you probably don't know what a 50 Rand is. 50 Rand a month, maybe. I think I put away as like a bit of savings throughout high school. Ended up with, you know, a couple of €100 basically when I left high school in my account. Nothing major. It's just a good exercise in saving some money. Hey, Darker John. Same philosophy with member of my server. I pay for the costs and only ask those who can afford to contribute something small. Yeah, exactly. And also at this point, I'm not like, I know that my membership doesn't really offer all that much extra apart from the joy of supporting my channel, right? The perks, there's some nice perks, but it's nothing fancy. But I know that as I work on more things, and I have more things in the works that are just gonna continuously be making memberships better. But also, I never want to lock anything behind a membership. There's always going to be, or nothing significant, right? Behind the scenes footage, early access to things, sure, behind memberships, right? But like, if I set up a community server, it's not like only members are going to be able to join. It's just that maybe members will be earning more Discord economy on average, so they can buy perks like build plots and stuff like that a little bit faster than the average member, right? Little perks that make memberships worthwhile but don't make it completely like a pay-to-win situation or you know, OP for the members. Not that anything that people will be able to buy will be a pay-to-win situation. It'll be buying access to more build plots. It'll be buying access to world edits and stuff like that with Discord economy. That's the sort of stuff that I want to do. Yeah. I don't know. I still need to set that up. I need to talk to PyTech this week and actually start working on some of that sort of stuff. Where was I? Like, I'm under 18, but I still am easily old enough to use the normal version of YouTube. I mean, I'm not a lot older than the age limit for YouTube is, but still under 18. Okay, I get it. You're somewhere between 13 and 18. You're a teenager. I get it, right? But yeah, still, if your only access to money is Google gift cards, then I'm just gonna say, don't worry about it. Okay, you don't have to be a member. By the way, you could put powdered snow with a carpet on top below the honey vata to make away the fall damage. I have a hay bale. It's enough. I don't think I'll ever actually hit the ground hard enough, even from like way at the top. Even from here. That's a half a heart. That's fine. And one of the... I still need to put another 2 beacons in here. I got jump and speed now, but I will put in like regen and resist as well. Hey, Lewis, what's up? And speaking of money in high school, what was your original plans for jobs and life? I mean, I had original plans and I did them. Okay, so when I was in high school, my original plan was accounting. Maybe more towards like forensic auditing. But then I had a high school job in a kitchen, fell in love with kitchen vibes and all of that sort of stuff, and ended up developing a passion for cooking. After high school, I went to culinary school in a small town called Hermanus. And then from there, I became a chef. Went to London for a year, went back to South Africa, worked there for, I don't know, 7 years as a chef. Then went and worked on private yachts as a private chef for like famous, rich, and royal people. And then moved to Spain. Corona hit, stopped being a chef, started doing YouTube and other various online sort of jobs. So that's kind of half of my life story, pretty much. Like I said, I'm 25. It's not just straight out of school, buggos. Rand, I didn't detect the SA accent. Thought you might have been Scandinavian. Oh, I am not Scandinavian. This is a compliment, I think. No, I am from South Africa, Cape Town, born and bred. But I've spent a lot of time around outside of South Africa and around foreigners and working with foreigners, that my accent eventually just kind of amalgamated into a South African with hints of US and a little bit of a dash of Canadian, a little bit of UK-ish. Worked with a lot of Aussies and a lot of Kiwis as well, so yeah, my accent just kind of got smushed. And also lots of other like Romanians. I've worked with a lot of Filipinos and a lot of Indian people, so you know, all the accents all just mixed together. Hi Amelia, what's up? My accesses to, so I'm assuming, Dark John, that you're South African, yes? I know there's a few floating around. It's me, Nim's from South Africa. I know Leonie on channel 64. I know there's one guy called Diosol on one of the SMPs, one of the smaller SMPs, also from South Africa. There's a few SA locals floating around. My accesses to money are cash and Google gift cards, basically. Also, I do technically have a bank account, but I don't know stuff like the password for it, so I can't really use it. Alright, so it's kind of like you have a bank account, but your parents are putting money into it and they're not giving you the password so you can actually have some savings. Right. Gotcha. Oh, you're British. Ah, okay. Gotcha. yeah, British people tend to all at least know one South African somewhere, right? Living in Canada. Oh, nice. I've never been to Canada, and I would really like to at some point. And I am talking and not doing anything. Let's carry on shoveling the shizness. Right. This is a much better storage system stream. Me just filling these things up than me actually trying to design the thing and getting angry and not having a good time. This is a lot more fun. Thanks, guys. Alright. As a British person, too, I can say I know someone from South Africa. Well, alright, cool. I mean, as a South African that lived in London for a year, like, the amount of bars and things, pubs and stuff that's dedicated just to South Africans and Aussies and Kiwis, there's a fair few, right? The amount of, like, SA speciality shops and biltong shops and things, like, I mean, like, the Shepherd's Bush area is like a South African hub, right? Was it Shepherd's Bush, and what was the other one? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, there's like South African hubs, there's South African clubs, South African pubs. It's all there, right? I think we're done. Are we done? I didn't check properly, and now I'm confused. Because I am talking about things that I haven't talked about in a long time, and now my brain is confused. I'm gonna double check this again. I am sorry. I am so sorry. Let me just get to the last one. I think that should be a fair, decent indication, whether or not. Yes, I think we are. I think we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have shoveled. Okay. Now, these boys need to be 4. This needs to be a 4. The other one also needs to be a 4. I think I've done all the other composters that need. That one's just for hoppers. Also, please, people, if you're building storage systems like this, or even just the most basic ones, compost your hoppers, right? Composter your hopper, please. It's good for the environment, okay? It really is. Any single one that can fit a composter over the top of it. If it can't, it can't. It's fine, right? We'll leave that up to the people that design the things, to design things where composters can fit, right? Or do a JKM hopper locking. What is a JKM hopper locking? What is that? Are you a tech player? Can you teach me things? What is a JKM hopper locking? I want to know. I want to know the things. I like the knowledges. Of course. Of course you are a tech player, or of course you can teach me. Join the Discord, teach me things. Okay, so we have all of that. Now, what's up with the composters? Okay, so when a hopper has nothing on top of it, it is constantly checking the air block above it if there's something there for it to suck down. That causes lag. If there's any kind of container over the top of a hopper, including another hopper, it stops the checks as much. It still needs to detect it somehow. I'm not sure how that works. Not like a full technical player. Maybe Sand Caribou can tell you. But it checks less, right? Way less. And composters are something that causes no additional lag, stopping a hopper checking things. Barrels, being containers, cause a little bit of lag, but not as much as chests do, which is a tile entity. And then furnaces still do checks for themselves to see if there's something they're supposed to smelt, so you shouldn't use those. Hoppers and droppers, I think, are also okay-ish, but I still think a composter is the best for reducing the checks. A JKM is a person From Cycroft, okay, who likes to lock hoppers in interesting ways. Check in the memes channel in the Cycroft Discord. There is more background there. Ah, okay. I did not know that. What other interesting ways are there? Always compost your hoppers, yes. What other interesting ways are there to lock a hopper? Lock a hopper. Lock a hopper. Alright, actually, let's start by making some stacks of 22s here. Because, yeah, yes. So, let's see. No. No, that's... What am I doing? I don't know what I've done here. Okay. I am so confused. Can I just put all of these things back, please? Okay. Okay. I think I'm doing it. Let's do this. No! How many do I need to break this up? 3. Okay, good. Finally, Derpol figured something out. 3. Do this. 3. 3. And then we can do that. Yay, we have stacks of 22. Okay, at least next time that'll be a lot easier. So now I can just do that. Perfect. I can do the thing. If you look at a flow diagram of hopper mechanics, then there are a load of steps that can be cut out of the algorithm by having a block on top, as it stops them from searching the world for entities. And a composter is a container, cutting even more steps out, as then they don't need to search for a container above them. Finally, locking them disables all of the steps, causing the least lag. Yeah, okay, so that's what you meant by locking. Like fully locking, right? Yeah, that definitely removes all the steps. And that's a very good explanation, thank you. Okay, so putting any block above them stops them from checking for an item in the vault, and putting a composter, which is a container, means that they're also not checking for containers above them. Very nice. Hey, we are learning. We are learning. We are learning. This is tedious. I know. Okay, looks like we are gonna need to rename a few more filter items, I think. Maybe I'm wrong? Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see. 2s. Yeah, I would maybe use the line for the chunk loader to also lock all the hoppers that you can to reduce lag when it is not active. All of these hoppers, I do believe, are... Yeah, oh, you mean like these ones, maybe? You can lock them. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. I mean, maybe. Maybe. It's an option. I mean, at this point, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because this thing's built, right? But that is something that definitely I will consider for my next iteration of this, where we do some more upgrades. And like I said, I think I might want to try and get a hold of Rapscallion and see if... Why is this one not locked? This one is. Okay, so I might have missed a chest there. Or a barrel. Okay. We'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, what I was going to say was I would like to try and get a hold of Rapscallion at some point and see if I can you know, get his input on like the V4 of this thing. With my V4 now, right? I did one on Atlantia, multi-item sorter. I did the one on Randomcraft Season 1. Now I'm doing the one on this Season 2. So, yeah, it will be... How did the droppers get in? Oh, I could have sworn I checked these chests earlier. And there wasn't a dropper in there. That was from... I was building this thing. Okay. Where did the filters go? There's 3 of them. That's not good. That's not all of them. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some chevals. I'll get back to the chat in a second. Just do this. What was I? Do you think of yourself as a skilled builder? Skilled, yes. Definitely. I've been working on that for a long time. But, like, if it depends on what your definition of skilled is gonna be. Do I think of myself as like a really good, amazing, whatnot builder? Maybe not. Maybe not so much. Like there's lots that I would like to improve on. But skilled, yes. I'm working on my skills all the time. I want to be a good builder. Or whether I'm considered to be a good builder by other people, that's not for me to decide. Must have missed one chest somewhere. Or is it because... Oh, you know what? I haven't done the bloody composters. I'm putting in these things. I have not done the composter that I said that I was supposed to do before. Maybe that's what's messing it. Yeah, because I can't see anything else being... Oh, yeah, we're way past the one then. Oh no, wait, it could be on the other side. Ah! That's the interlocking thing. Okay, you know what? Let's before we do anything else, let's sort out the composters. Kind of pointless in a storage of that size. More useful for something like a main storage where it needs around 5 chunk loaders to load the area. Alright, fine. Rapscallion can probably help you whenever you need help with optimizing design. Do you talk to Rapscallion regularly? I know I tagged him in my last video. I always tag him. I always try and tag anyone that Hey, Yellow! What's up? Okay, before I read anything else, Yellow, thank you very much, dude. Here, I'll just show you. I bought the arm. I haven't set it up properly yet, but I bought it. Right? And I'm probably gonna spend some of the other dono on like a microphone arm or something, so I can stop knocking this one over on my desk and bring it up closer, so I don't have to cock my neck the whole time. But thank you so much, man. I know that I didn't put you in the credits for the last episode. It's just everything happened all at once this week. But I am going to work on a nice way to do the members credits. And you'll be up there in the next video. Thank you very much. Oh, geez, there's too many things. Yeah, I'm okay as a builder. I'm pretty bad at coming up with original things, though. I mean, that just requires you to look around for what inspires you specifically, right? ArtStation's a good place to start. I know a lot of people use Pinterest. The Discords, right? There's lots of good Discords. I'm semi-good at... Oh, wait. LOL skilled is an understatement for... Thank you. I am semi-good at coming up with ideas, but a bit mediocre at executing them. Then you two should work together. How's that, right? Get together in the Discord. One of you has the idea, the other one has the execution. Do some projects together. Right? That'd be great. There will be a... Like I said, we're going to be working on some kind of community server in the future. I'm not going to make any promises about when that's going to happen, but I want it to happen as soon as possible. And there will be like a creative plot world or something in there, like I was talking about before. And maybe you guys can get together and build on that. We'll see what happens in the future. But until then, you guys figure it out. More I know of him, and he is pretty well known in the Storage Tech Discord. Yeah, I know. I still need to join the Storage Tech Discord. I keep forgetting about that. Do you remember when Mixer Beam was around? No, no, I don't. I was not into the streaming thing back then. I need you. Come with me. Yeah, two halves of the same coin. Let's go. Exactly. Right? Two halves make a whole. Two half idiots make a whole idiot. That's the Randomcraft way. Wait, you're done. Which one was it that I needed to do? One over here. You need to be 4. Oh, that is a 4. Is it a 4? Why did the thing go away? It is a 4. Okay. And then the other one was on the other side. Other side. Where was I? For inspiration, I sometimes use AI-generated art as it allows you to get inspiration suited to your need. Yeah, I mean, for inspiration, it's a great place to get inspiration. People's gripes about AI art is justified in that it steals from people, right? But if you're just using it in the background to get inspiration for a build, then it's probably not that bad. Although you might end up building something that someone drew somewhere, right? And then not being able to credit them properly as the original artists of the concept because you got it from AI generated art. So just be careful with that one, okay? I am a big proponent of using all the tools that are available to a person, but you have to also be responsible with how you put something. Come on, 4? There we go. Okay. I think that's everything. Now let me just see if I missed a barrel around here somewhere. Start at the top layer. Then you. Yeah, I thought we could be nice at building if together. Yeah, might be a thing. Come on, please tell me there's an actual barrel missing a thing here, because otherwise I might have misplaced a block, and that's going to be a bit more of a pain to put in trouble. Or it could just be that I have something on compare instead of subtract. There's so many things that could go wrong. I don't want it to be anything other than this. Oh, God. I kind of want to try doing a modern or cyberpunk build, as it seems like a cool style to do. Normally I just do medieval or fantasy, but it would be a nice challenge. It is a nice challenge. That's the main reason why I love doing it so much. There's something wrong here. Oh my God, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible. Something's right. It could be this side or it could be the other side. I don't know. Why? What's the thing? Where were we? If you need any of the good premium plugins for a community server, I don't mind letting you use my license for them. It's not like I'm using them. I had to shut the Mixer community server down a year ago. I mean, if you're in the Discord, I can always ask. Why is this one? Oh, it's just facing me. That's fine. But I have someone that's going to be helping with this. Ooh, maybe I can figure out the bloody problem. Yeah. I have someone that's going to be helping me with the community Discord, and just get in here, please. So the problem is around here somewhere. figure out what it is. That's where does this line come from? It comes from, but it's not locked. I am the big confused. I am the big. Problem is, if you can see what the problem is, then please do tell me. It's missing one power level. How does it do that? This is it by comparing this. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, what? What level is this? 4. Oh, right. That's right. Did I miss one of the 2 barrels at the bottom? I did. Ah! No, but the problem is persistent down here. That's coming from up there. Can't see what the problem is. It's upsetting. It's just that one unit. Okay, anyway, let me read here. Anyway, what I was saying, Reebok, is I have someone that's going to be helping me with the server that also has a lot of like licenses and stuff. Probably will help me with some of that. Why are these not? Oh, they are. Just the glitch in the matrix. Okay, I need to figure out what the hell is going on here. Did I do these composters correctly? Did I miss a composter maybe? The 4. Won't be this one. Anyhow. Sam and Carbo are literally in the same boat. I've been trying to work on it, but I either get burnt out or uni screws me over. The only time I have ever really attempted modern builds is when I need to make a realistic house or a shop on a server I run. I'll send you a quick DM then to remind you about the offer for the plugins. Will do. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I'll take you up on it, but it's good to know that it's there. Like I said, I have a figure out what the problem is. Sorry, so I'm getting a little bit distracted here as well. Now I'm very stuck in here. Why is this such a pain? Right in the face. You're fine. You're just a glitch. Okay. I mean, these guys I kinda get. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it. Oh no. Oh, how did I do this? I went inside that. Okay. Let's turn this off for a second again here. Let me just see. Which one was it? This one. So that's gonna run through again? Yeah, of course it is. Why? Why? Okay, you know what? Let's quickly do. Done all of the composters now. Let's just do these ones real quick. Hopefully none of them run through either, and then I can try and figure out what that thing's problem is a little later. I remember when I started building a storage with Rapsmith that just got burnt out trying to add in all the items, set the composter fill levels, stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. It is. I mean, it's not the first time I've done it, so I know kind of how much work it is before I go into it. But I can imagine if you're doing it the first time, it could be a bit of a like, whoa, a lot of nonsense. But honestly, taking a week maybe to do all of this, right? Not like just the filling. I mean like the whole planning the build, building the thing, filling the things, all of that. It saves you in the long run so much time. And if you're like playing on a world that you're going to be on for a very long time, then it genuinely is worth it, in my opinion. Luckily afterwards I had a load of droppers and stuff to spare, as I only built half in the end and observers, which is also handy. I remember the old storage systems that were huge. I made like 4 of them for one season because everyone subcontracted me to do this. Ouch! That is a lot of storage systems. That one's also broken. Okay. It's almost in the same place, I think. So now I need to figure out why. Please don't tell me that I went and put the units in wrong. That would kill the whole. I'd blow this place up. I swear. It's in the same place. It's in the same place, isn't it? So this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is wrong with this machine? Why is this a thing? And it's only on these sides. Like this side's fine. This side doesn't have any of those issues, right? Ones are all in and okay. Nothing. Yeah. So this is specifically something that's wrong with these inner 2 and not the outer 2. But I don't know that, and it's exactly the same problem, which I'm also not sure. No. It's not directional dependent, is it? Because some redstone is. No, it's not. It's not. This thing can work in any direction. That's 100%. Like that would be like the worst thing for a system like this to be directional. No, I've built 2 of these before, right? And always in like a square shape like this. So there's always a unit facing each direction, and it's never been a problem before. So there's just something here that's missing. Don't quite know what it is. I would need to take some time to figure it out. Could just be that I missed a button. Not a button. Alright, well, we'll leave that for now. And let's see, what else can we get done? We've been going on for over 2 hours already. Let's try and get a little bit more done. About to die. Silliness. Okay. We got all of the filters in except for this one. I'm gonna need to mark it. 7. Yeah. When was it? Did I already take the item out? Am I that much of an idiot? I did. I don't. Oh well. Not a weird chunk border issue either. Sometimes I have issues depending on the server jar. Chunk borders are usually only an issue for this thing when it comes to like the loading and unloading of the thing, which is what the chunk loader is going to try and prevent. I don't think it being on a chunk border would break it when you're standing right next to it. It's more a case of when you fly off, half of the chunk will, or half of the slice will end up getting cut off. I mean, we can have a look. Now that you mention it, it is very chunk bordery. No, it's not. It's not, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, this one, in the middle of the chunk, right? And it's exactly the same for this one, in the middle of the chunk. It's one of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. There, right? In the middle of the chunk. So I don't think it's a chunk border either. Definitely not that problem. I mean, now that you mentioned chunk borders, I never even considered it being a thing that I should think of. So, although I got them. Right? Completely unbeknownst to me, I made sure that this is a unit. That's the chunk border. This is a unit. So, and the same on this side. So, just by pure chance, okay, no, this one gets cut. Oh no! But I genuinely don't think it's a problem with the chunk loader, because that was the only thing, was that because it's one thing to log out of this place and completely break the machine, right? But sometimes what would happen is you'd run off in this way, and you would just unload half of one of the filters, and then come back, and it will break that, right? So you didn't want that. But with the chunk loader now being a thing that's going to be a thing, I don't think that's going to be a problem, but I still would like to know what the hell is the problem with these things. Because if we go up here for a second again, and I think I'm gonna probably call this here soon, because I don't want to have to struggle with this problem on camera for too much longer. I swear, I'm probably just missing a little bit of something. I don't know what it is I'm missing. Oh! Oh! I'm an idiot. No, it's not that either. I don't know what the problem is. That needs to go. Yeah, I don't know. And I think this is probably a good place to leave it off for now. I mean, most of it's working. Now I just need to figure out why those ones decided to not. Okay. It's the same for here. I think. No, it's not even. This was on this side, right? This one? Yeah. This one? Oh, okay. This one is an obvious fix. One is an obvious fix. We can actually do that real quick. Yay! That one we can fix. And that's just purely coincidental that... Ooh, where am I going? Yeah, okay, that problem I know. That's fine. Purely coincidental that they were 5 away from the sides then. I don't think that was... there's anything linking those two. But it could also be... But the problem is that with the Lightmatica, I can't really see through the glass properly. I've missed a few blocks all over the place. Also, like, yeah, I know I have to put all of the signs there, all that. That's not important. Right? Let's see here. So if I do that, this one's fixed. That's done. Full beat. Now, what about the other one? Could it also just be a fix like that? That would be fantastic. just happens to be that there's one redstone thing somewhere here. Just can't quite. Need to be able to get in under this blast. Let's see. Something just quite put the finger on. Okay, is the comparator in the right mode? As far as I can tell, they're all in the right mode, yeah. So, these ones are all in compare, those ones down there are all in subtract, which is how they're supposed to be. Otherwise, all of them would have been wrong. Let's see here. Ooh. This one's also 3. This one's not supposed to be 3. This one's also 3, but this one doesn't register as being a drop. Oh wait, no, that's every second one. No, it's not. That's a 2. It's a 2. It's 3, but it's no. It's supposed to be a 3, but it's a 2. It's a 2. It's a 3. 2. 2. 2. 2. Okay, there's something much bigger wrong here. Because one of these is not supposed to be a 3 either. This one. And yet, it's not registering as a mistake. And it's not causing a filtration issue. So, I is the big confuse yet again. And I'm probably going to need to troubleshoot quite a bit more before I figure this all out. Could try the old break and replace method, see if it fixes a redstone bug vibe. Maybe. That could also be a thing. I wasn't planning on doing that, but let's give that a try. I gotta go this way again. Troubles. How did I miss that block? Okay. Whatever. Go. No, I don't think that's the problem. No, there's something else going on here that's not quite right. Like I said, that one is at a level 3. It's also only supposed to be level 2, like everything. So I think there might have been I think my schematic might have actually been broken before already. So I'm gonna need to go do a little bit of back and forth between the creative version of this and this one, and try and figure that out. But at least we got all of the shovels in, we got most of the filters in. I do still need to add filters into all of the bulk storage ones, as well as my item refill station here, where I'll be having my rockets and my food and all of that sort of stuff. I also need to take out 2 of the droppers for one of them, so that it is for the ender pearls. And I also need to take out all of the droppers for one and replace it with droppers, so that it can work for the XP bottles of enchanting. And then, if I can fix that slice, then I can start categorizing and doing all the things. The bulk item storage can start filling up even without the shulkers, because these top 3 chests will fill up first anyway, and only then will it start loading up shulkers. But I can put a few shulkers in there. I can at least put in one shulker for each of these units and prime the system. And then any other shulkers I can just drop down here and it'll get sent on its own. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today's live stream. Like I said, I've kind of reached a bit of a roadblock. Problems in between the level 3 and the original broken one, so at least you know. Yeah, it's in that area. There's something wrong there. And it just takes a little bit of going between this one and the proper creative test world. The one before it all broke. So not this one, where I built the thing and planned it all out, and I nearly showed things that I was going to spoilers. So I need to, not this one, I need to look at this one. Bye, good progress today. Yeah, it was nice. This one, right? So something here went a little bit wrong. And I need to figure out exactly what that was. See, here's already, that's a 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so the problem started here already. I remember this thing actually having a bit of a spitting match. But now, if I see, then I actually have all the backup of the good stuff. Stuff that it's supposed to be. And in this case, that's supposed to be a 2, and that's supposed to be a 2. So somewhere, something went wrong here. And I'll figure that out. I'll figure it out. I've never run into a problem with this thing that I couldn't figure out at some point. It might take me a while, and I might actually need to... it might remind me to actually join the Storage Tech Discord at some point. Sand Caribou, are you in the... first of all, are you still here? I know you already said goodbye. If you are still here, are you in the Discord? Because if you are, then you can send me a link. Maybe DM me a link for the Storage Tech Discord, because I can't remember where to find the link for that. Probably just on Rapscallion's channel. Yeah, still here. Thought the stream was ending. It is! I just got distracted there for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here for today. We had a nice stream. It was almost 2.5 hours, which is longer than I usually go for. I do want to start doing slightly longer streams at some point, or maybe just more frequently. I don't know. I do want to make the streaming experience for you guys a little bit better. I know that I'm not really pulling my weight on the streaming side of things, but I am trying to make more videos, right? It is kind of what my main purpose is to make the videos. Man, I wish I can party, but I got sick on Thursday. It sucks to be sick on your birthday. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. BMA, happy birthday, dude. I forgot it was your birthday. Yeah. Also, for future links, you can go to the Minecraft Tech Discord, Recollector or MTDR, which you can get a link to on most technical Minecraft Discords. Alright, send me a link to that. I have no idea what that is. And I will forget that name as soon as I press stop. Just send me a link to it. Alright, but thank you guys all so much for hanging out and watching. It was a very nice, chatty live stream, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though it was the most tedious work possible. You guys made it a lot better. So thank you guys. Leave a like. Live streams need more love, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day, and bye.